You are closer than you think. One idea, one bold step, one focused year, and you could hit your first million. Not by saving, not by shrinking, but by building. These aren't lottery tickets. They're roadmaps, and people have used them to win. Let's break down 13 real ways to make $1 million on purpose. Let's be real. Making $1 million isn't about luck. It's about leverage. It's about systems, and it's about seeing opportunities before they scream. The internet changed the rules. Wealth is no longer reserved for people in suits or people in Silicon Valley. It's reserved for the relentless, the resourceful, the ones who act before they feel ready. This video is not a list. It's a breakdown of how real people built real money and how you can use the same playbooks right now without asking anyone's permission. So stop playing small. Stop settling for survival. You're not here for average. You're here for freedom. Let's dive in. 1. Solve a pain so deep, people will pay anything to end it. People don't pay for features. They pay to end pain. Whether it's physical pain, emotional frustration, or business inefficiency, pain is what opens wallets. If you can identify a recurring, urgent, widespread pain and solve it with clarity, you are printing money. Let's break this down. You don't need to invent something futuristic. You just need to make someone's life easier, faster, or less stressful. Think about things people do every single day that suck. Waiting in line, wasting time, struggling with tech, feeling insecure, looking bad in clothes, managing email, and getting ghosted on dating apps. If there's consistent frustration, there's a financial opportunity. What makes it powerful is when people are actively looking for solutions. You don't have to convince them they have a problem. They already know. All you have to do is show them a better way. Successful businesses like Calendly, Spanx, and DocuSign didn't solve global crises. They removed friction. That's the game. So how do you find these pains? Start by looking at your own life. What do you hate doing? What costs you too much time or energy? What do your friends complain about? Make a list and then build around it. And if you can't build it, partner with someone who can. But own the solution, because people will pay big money to feel small relief. 2. Productize yourself. Turn your knowledge into scalable income. You are sitting on value right now. Your experiences, your skills, your stories, they're all intellectual property. You just haven't packaged them yet. Think about it like this. The moment you teach something once, it's valuable. The moment you record it, systematize it, and sell it without showing up again. That's leverage. You can do this via online courses, memberships, digital templates, workshops, and even AI tools trained on your brain. This is how individuals turn into income machines. Here's the magic. Once your knowledge becomes a product, it stops trading time for money. Take someone who's great at freelancing. Maybe they're a killer copywriter or a high-end photographer. Cool, but that time gets capped. If they package their process, the way they get clients, the way they deliver results, they can now sell that to 1,000 other people trying to do the same. And it compounds. This doesn't mean pretending to be a guru. It means turning something you already do well into a playbook that others can use. But here's the kicker. Your product needs a result. People don't want theory. They want transformation. Show them where they are now, where they want to go, and how your system gets them there. Now you've got $1 million pipeline, and all it took was being strategic about what you already know. 3. Turn attention into ownership. In today's economy, attention is money, but attention alone doesn't make you rich. You need to own something on the back end. Here's the game. Build attention, then convert it into assets. That could be physical products, digital products, real estate, brand deals, or equity. Look at influencers who post endlessly but don't sell anything. They're renting attention. Now look at creators who launch merch, drinks, SaaS tools, or communities. They own attention. You can start small. Grow a TikTok account around fitness. Then launch a workout program. Build an audience for productivity. Sell digital planners. You don't need millions of followers. You need depth, not breadth. The beauty is that attention gives you distribution. Once you have an audience that trusts you, you can test ideas quickly, get feedback fast, and build loyalty over time. The $1 million strategy is not being famous. It's being strategic with attention and attaching it to something that grows while you sleep. 4. Build a business that runs without you. You don't want a job. You want a machine. A real business doesn't depend on your daily presence. It has systems, people, and processes that deliver value whether you're there or not. Most people start by freelancing or consulting. That's fine, but it's not scalable. You're still stuck in time for money. The pivot is to build systems around your service. Can someone else deliver the value? Can automation handle the delivery? Can clients get results without you manually showing up? Let's say you're a marketing expert. Instead of selling your hours, build a framework, train a team, and deliver through SOPs. Then package it, automate onboarding, standardize delivery, and boom, now you've got a business. The goal is to remove yourself from the bottleneck. That's where freedom lives. And when the machine works, you can sell it or let it fund your next play. 5. Buy a boring business that cashes flow. You don't always need to start something. Sometimes the smart move is buying what's already working. Right now, thousands of small businesses are for sale. Laundromats, cleaning services, car washes, storage units, pest control companies. They're profitable, stable, and most people overlook them because they're not flashy. But boring is beautiful because boring pays. Here's the play. Buy a business that already has cash flow, improve operations, marketing, pricing systems, and increase profits. Use seller financing or SBA loans if needed. You can often buy these with less money down than you think. Once it's humming, stack another, or automate with a general manager. This is how many first-generation millionaires build wealth, quietly and predictably, while everyone else chases hype. License or white label instead of inventing. Want your own product without starting from zero? License 1. Licensing or white labeling lets you take something already built and sell it under your brand. Supplements, software, courses, even physical products. If it works, you can license it. The key is marketing. If you can tell a better story, brand it better, or sell it to a new audience, you win. Let's say a nutrition coach licenses a pre-made supplement blend. She brands it as her own, sells it to her fitness audience, and collects profit without manufacturing or R&D. You didn't build it, but you own the relationship, and relationships are where the value lives. If you're strong in branding, audience building, or storytelling, this model gives you a shortcut to real revenue. 7. Build software that solves a real pain point. Software scales like nothing else if it solves a painful, specific problem. The key isn't building something flashy. The key is solving one annoying issue for a specific group of people. Let's say freelancers need help tracking invoices. You build a clean, simple SaaS tool that does just that. Not 50 features, just one thing, done really well. Charge $15 a month, get 2,000 users. That's $30,000 a month in recurring revenue. You don't need to code. You can hire devs or use no-code tools. What matters is finding the right pain point, testing fast, and iterating based on real feedback. SaaS is powerful because it's sticky. People don't cancel tools that make their life easier. Build once, refine forever. That's leverage. 8. Flip your struggle into a movement. Your story, especially the messy parts, is more valuable than you think. If you've overcome something painful and you can articulate how you did it, you can lead others through the same transformation. That becomes a brand, a product, a business, and a movement. People don't follow perfect. They follow real. And if you've walked through something others are still stuck in, debt, burnout, health issues, heartbreak, you have credibility they can't Google. Package your story, start a podcast, launch a coaching offer, build a course, or write a book. This isn't ego, it's service. Wealth comes from impact at scale, and the most powerful impact often starts with healing your own wounds. Don't hide your story, build on it. These were 8 real ways to make $1 million. Not from luck, but from strategy, leverage, and solving real problems. Now pause. Pick the one that hits you hardest. Don't just take notes, take action. One clear focus, one committed year, and your life could completely change. If this video gave you clarity, hit like. If you're serious about building wealth on your terms, subscribe. And if someone you know needs to hear this, send it to them right now. Nobody's coming to save you, but you don't need saving. You need a strategy, you need execution, and you need the guts to start. This is NovaWealth. Let's get rich on purpose.